weird place to start, but can you talk about the in-helmet communication, what that's like to wear? Like, take me through what it is.
So, I mean, really just the defensive coordinator, Coach Henry, he's able to talk to me like, well, in practice, it's pretty much pre-snap, also during the play a little bit, but yeah, he just in my ear. I'm sorry, he's just in my ear all day. So just alerting me about certain things that I might not have seen, like watch this split, watch what's coming here and there. It's definitely a big help, though, having a coach in your ear, like, it can help you play 10 times faster.
Take time to get adjusted to? What's that been like getting adjusted to?
I don't really think like it's like a huge adjustment. It's just like, oh, somebody's like talking like in your ear, and it is a little loud, but I mean, I'll be fine like, getting adjusted to it. So,
How does it help you as one of the leaders of the defense back there?
it helps a lot. I'm more of a vocal person, especially when I'm out on the football field. Like I don't have no problem raising my voice. So just being able to have those extra nuggets out there while Coach Henry is talking to me, that could just help all 11 of us play faster.
One practice in the books for fall camp. Anything stand out?
Well, it was hot yesterday, for sure. I'm just happy, like, I just love to see how everybody's just flying around to the ball, like, on the defensive side of the ball. The offense looks good, too, so everybody's just competing, like, and I love to see it. So.
What's the difference for you going to this camp compared to a year ago where defensive back was still a pretty new thing?
Man, yeah, last year, I even watched some of my old fall camp film from last year, and I just thought I was horrible, like, but now I see, like, I know so much more. I know so much more about the game. I've been able to get my feet wet playing defensive back. So I feel much better going into this year. I'm just glad that I got a year under my belt now.
It's weird, Miles. We kind of hear the same thing from Aaron Henry. You know, like
Yeah.
year two is going to be so much different because the struggles you went through in year one. Is that more or less true for the players too?
Yeah, most definitely. And I even see things that Coach Henry is doing better as well. So it's just a good thing to see from the progress from year one and year two, whether you're a coach or a player.
What are some of those things you see different from him?
Man, just his attention to detail, like the way he's coaching us, like he's on us way more because he understands like the talent that we had last year. Like we should be able to do the same thing this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing.
When you look back at film from last year, like what do you see now that you feel like you can do better than last year?
Man, just be more patient. I feel like a lot of times I was out there panicking and stuff. I just wasn't trusting my abilities, especially after certain things may go wrong. I still got to be able to come back and understand like what my technique is, what my assignments is, like back to the basics basically. So now I'm at the point where I just rely on everything that I've learned in the beginning, and I just use that as my foundation.
How's from the other side of the ball? How's Luke Allmeyer look to you? I assume you've seen him practice all the time. What do you think about what he's doing now?
Man, he looks great, taking care of the ball, making some beautiful passes. He had a pass to Pat yesterday. I was just on the other side of the field, and I watched Pat go across, and I just looked over there, and Pat just caught it like over his shoulder. It was beautiful. Like the way he's putting the ball there is just amazing.
Is he trying to take control of the team as a leader? Are you seeing some of that? Or
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Luke is definitely becoming more vocal, so that's a great thing to see. That's our quarterback, that's our captain. So you want to see that out of Luke.
How are you and X kind of approaching that as your second year starters? And how much more comfortable are you guys, or how do you kind of display that?
Are much more comfortable. And then the thing is, on the back end, everybody has to be able to communicate and talk to each other. So the more, like we were able to learn together last year. And then again, he was able to take some of that experience he had with Spoon, Sydney, Kendall Smith, Quan Martin. He was able to take that experience and bring it up here now. You know what I'm saying? So now we're able to learn off the mistakes from last year and be able to correct it this year.
Just with the secondary, I mean, got some transfers in. Just what difference have those guys made? And what's maybe a healthy Matthew Bailey?
Oh, he looks really good. I won't lie. Even the transfers as well. Like, man, each one of them brings something different to the table. So it's just like the versatility that we have in the back end. It looks really good, and I'm just excited to start the season. Start fall camp. Like this is the season, so I'm excited.
What's the presence of Matt Bailey? What's that mean for you guys? What does he bring?
Man, he always brought his vocal. Even last year when he wasn't able to play, but now he's able to play as well. So now he feels more comfortable that he can speak, like knowing that he has to go through the same things we're doing. So, man, it means a lot. And like I said, he was another guy that I got to play with. The guys from 2022, so that means a lot. Like, so.
Speaking of new recruits, how are you guys established players like meshing along together?
Oh, great, man! Everybody, This is a team with like few egos. I would say like everybody's pretty, like everybody meshes well together. Like everybody's just excited to be here, excited to be going through the same things, whether it's hard or whether it's easy. Like we're all just enjoying it together.
Mauser, you're focusing on Eastern season training camp. 4 months from today, you go to Wrigley to play Northwestern. Have you, any part of you think about that? How cool it would be having a chance to play there?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. I'm not really a Cubs fan though. I'm a White Sox
Who's your
fan.
team?
White Sox,
White Sox.
always. I'm a South Sider.
Being that, I mean, one of the only teams played there. It was 14. You were a little kid.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about having an opportunity to play that game?
Oh, I'm excited. I never played in the baseball stadium,
Right.
so I'm pretty sure it'll be very nice. But yeah, as of now, I'm only focused on Eastern. I'm focused on right now.
Thanks, Jack.
Coach Miller's talked about a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
The secondary, especially during the like, what does that look like during the off season? Do you guys stewed on that, or?
Yeah, most definitely. That's just the mentality, though. Like, even I bring that to the table, and so it comes to the table with the secondary as well. Because all my life, I have been a walk-on. Like, I had to grind for everything I got, so I always got chip on both shoulders, and even one on top of my head. So I'm just always trying to find a way to make sure those guys feel what I had to feel. You know what I'm saying? So we could all have that hunger and that grit to go out here and just destroy everybody. Like.
Individually, did you prove something yourself though? I mean, starting basically every game.
I mean, yeah, it's something I never did before, so that's progress. But I feel like I could be way better than I was last year. Like that's always the goal. Like no one should ever be comfortable with what they did the previous year. Like you should always try and keep going.
So I asked Gabe and Seth last week,